Hey, Aaron Adams here with Infinity Investing. I want to give you a 5 to 10 minute preview of some of the really important topics that we're going to be covering at our next workshop. Maybe you've already registered and are thinking about attending, and maybe, man, I don't know if I want to spend a full day on these topics. So I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about the subject of making money in real estate. I started 22 years ago as a high school teacher, and everything was about flipping back then. I attended a 3-day workshop that was all about flipping single-family homes. And I think 22 years later in today's market, flipping single-family homes is rough. It's hard buying property. You have international investors that are buying U.S. property in levels that we've never seen before, Chinese investors, Japanese investors, Southeast Asian investors, Indian investors, all trying to get their money into the U.S. And why? Because they want dollars. Even though you may not have confidence in dollar is still king. And you have Wall Street funds. In 2012, for the first time ever in history, at an unprecedented level, Wall Street started buying up all the homes in the United States. This just is unprecedented. Something like this had never happened. I had been in real estate for 12 years at that point. And the foreclosure auction consisted of mom and pop investors like me who were buying 1 or 2 deals. All of a sudden, Wall Street funds raise all this money with private equity and they start buying all the homes. And so we have an incredibly competitive environment for flipping single-family homes. That strategy doesn't work as well. And so there are some strategies that I love. There are things that we are doing, because keep in mind, I'm not a seminar guy. I'm not a teacher by trade. I'm a real estate guy. And so I currently have operations in Indianapolis, where we're managing 1,500 properties, Idaho, where we have a couple hundred properties, Kansas City, Charlotte, Winston-Salem, West Palm Beach, Dallas. I think it's safe to say that I absolutely have my finger on the pulse of what's happening across the country with respect to real estate. And, I have about 400 people that are working with me and for me as W-2s, as 1099s. And so we stay very current on what the opportunities are out there. I can tell you that I have never seen the opportunities that I see right now in manufactured homes and mobile homes. They're massive. It's huge. There's a couple reasons for that. One, we have a housing shortage. When the market crashed in 2008, we were overbuilt. We were overbuilt by 4 million homes. Not the case now. We're underbuilt. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. But net, we have Americans who are willing to live in a manufactured home community at unprecedented levels. Now, maybe for you, a trailer park seems stigmatized. Or you see a manufactured home on a permanent foundation and you think, well, that's not as cute as a traditional stick-built home. Guys, I'm telling you, people don't care. And maybe it's not one mistake that you never want to make with real estate. Just because it's not good for you doesn't mean it's not good and it's not an opportunity. We're going to spend time at this next workshop explaining why manufactured and mobile homes are red hot. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can jump in on that market. Maybe you buy a mobile home park. Maybe you become a developer. Here in Idaho, we've been buying lots, putting utilities to them. We put a home on there, and we're able to sell for about $300,000. Typically, we're into these deals for a couple $100,000. So there's really good profits in being a developer with manufactured homes on permanent foundations. My buyers can get the regular FHA financing that you would get for a traditional home. We're also putting homes in other people's parks. So we'll take a brand new manufactured home, put it in someone else's park, and sell it. Why wouldn't the park owner do that? Well, right now, if you order a brand new manufactured home, it's 18 to 24 months before it's going to be built. Every manufacturing facility in America is running 3 shifts just trying to keep up. Because with builders so far behind on building homes, that's created a really interesting opportunity for me to insert myself as a developer. In fact, over the past 4 years, I've purchased 4 manufactured home dealerships. We have one here in Idaho, we have one in Kansas City, Indianapolis, and Charlotte. We're using those dealerships to buy these homes at cost. And so there's a lot of opportunity with that. Another interesting niche, I mentioned flipping earlier. I don't love flipping single-family homes right now, but I love flipping trailers. So we just bought a home that was a 1978 old home in a park, probably sold originally for $1,000. And we redid everything. New siding, new windows, electrical, plumbing, kitchens, bathrooms. We sold that home for almost $70,000. Every once in a while I hear someone say, well, you don't want to do manufactured or mobile homes because they don't appreciate. I call BS on that. And so flipping is great in trailer parks. If you want to do a little homework before the next workshop, go on Facebook Marketplace. Go down to housing, click on manufactured homes and homes for sale, and then type in the search bar manufactured homes, you'll be amazed. Really, the only place this strategy doesn't work is in Hawaii. So we teach you how to flip. Maybe you only have $10,000, $20,000 to get into real estate. We can show you how to do that with flipping mobile homes. So we're going to talk a lot about that on Saturday because I think it's compelling and it's something that we're doing in every single market. I have over 100 manufactured and mobile home projects currently actively going. And so what better source than to hear from the guys who are out in the field making money? At the Wall Street level, I've never seen Wall Street as interested as they are right now in this really hot space. What else is hot? Short-term rentals are hot. Post-COVID, short-term rentals are phenomenal. A lot of the Airbnb owners sold their homes at the beginning of COVID because if you remember, everything shut down. All the hotels shut down, and so did all the Airbnbs. And so a lot of panicked Airbnb owners who didn't want to pay that mortgage in March of 2020, April, May, June, sold their homes. And now housing has appreciated so much over the last 24 months that they couldn't get back in and rebuy those homes if they wanted to. We show you some ways to get into short-term rentals. There are some phenomenal tax benefits. If you are paying too much in taxes, short-term rentals are an outstanding space for you to be in. We're going to break that down for you as well. If you're paying 30, 40% taxes and you'd like to get that down to 20, 30, we can show you how. It doesn't matter if you're married, doesn't matter if you're single. There's some really great spaces. Remember, whatever your politics, Trump was a billionaire real estate investor, and his tax laws really benefited the real estate investors. So we're going to break that down for you as well. I love storage units. You never see storage unit facilities that sell vacant. But not only do I like storage units, I think developing storage units is a really interesting opportunity. I have a client who swears that Canada is the new hotspot for developing storage units because the number of units they have per capita is 70% less than what we have here in the U.S. We have an apartment complex right now where we're adding storage units that the tenants can rent from us on the existing land. And there's some really cool prefabricated opportunities that I think are very compelling and very interesting. Tax liens are great. Tax liens are back, and now the auctions are open again, and I love tax liens as a strategy. And so what's interesting is after 22 years, I have this tool belt of strategies that I've used and tested and done. And I really can't think of an aspect of real estate that we haven't participated in with the 400 or so people that I have working for me and with me in 8 different markets. And so your opportunity as a newbie investor, or maybe you've been doing one of those strategies and are interested in learning more about the others, spend some time with us at the workshop and get up to speed on what's hot, what's current, and where the opportunities are. Then what's really great about Infinity is if one of those strategies resonates with you, you can do a deep dive with us. We can start you with a 3 to 5 hour training specific to that topic. So we have a 5-hour training on investing in manufactured homes and mobile homes. Then you can come to an advanced training right here at my operation in Idaho and get one-on-one with my team on how to invest in this space. You can go out and see the projects that we have. And so we have an educational path at Infinity that can really help you take ownership and move forward on these strategies that mean the most and are the most interesting to you. If you haven't yet registered for the event, click on the link below and don't miss out on this opportunity. If you have registered, make sure that you bookmark your calendar. Make sure that you join us. Come with your questions ready. We monitor the question feed the whole time. I personally look forward to this event. It's one of my favorite events of the month. Looking forward to having you with us. Looking forward to breaking down for you what's hot in real estate and how we're making money across the country in all markets. So don't miss out.